Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi. We're going to list a truck today, folks. It's just absolutely amazing. Beautiful truck, stands up just like right. Truck is really, really hard to find. It's a Duramax diesel, and for every one of those you can find 50 Fords. Don't know why that is, but that's just the way it is on the secondary market. But this is a 2015 2500 HD Duramax diesel, four-wheel drive, and loaded up, folks. Got everything. The interior is just as nice as it can be. Got navigation, got everything. It's also sitting on a matching set of Michelin tires that are a nice set of tires. The spares under it just like it ought to be. Everything about this truck is just great. It has 321,000 miles on it. Doesn't look it, doesn't show it, doesn't ride and drive like it, and it's obviously someone has just kept it on the interstate. We'll show you, it shows no wear at all, but that's part of the life. But you talk about a value and a bargain, it's going to be a 2015 2500 HD Duramax four-wheel drive, navigation and everything. Come on, we'll show it to you.
These aren't work strobes in the grill. Those are LED fog lights somebody added just
look at the tires,
brighten things up.
Local trade-in, no issues. For those of you who live up in the Midwest and East Coast about rust, look how neat that is there.
It's got a new, or looks new, set of Rancho shocks on it all the way around.
Look in here how neat this truck is. The headliner is perfect. The carpet is like new. Four-wheel drive down there, and boy, I like that four-wheel drive there.
It's got a leather steering wheel. Seats are perfect. We didn't insert them or anything. You can see the headliner's not sagging. Dash isn't cracked.
Look at the steering wheel. Not beat up, not rubbed. This is a pretty truck.
And more carpet in the back.
These are hard to find, folks.
Privacy 10 on the windows. Cup holders fold down there, and these seats fold up, and it's got a big storage tray. Well, let me fold this up, then this up. Got a big storage tray underneath to keep your stuff from sliding around. It's nice in here.
Well, you can see up under here, folks. Look here. Look at these panels. They're not beat up, rock picks and all that kind of stuff. It's been on a interstate highway. Spares under it. Just the way it ought to be.
Look, got a little scratch we touched up there.
Look at the bed liner. Factory bed liner.
No, that's a Line-X bed liner.
Is it? Dang it, looks. Well, okay.
It's got more LEDs hooked up to the reverse lights in the back.
Look down the side, it's not beat up, banged up. What's more under here? No rust issues, any kind of that. Beautiful wheels on it.
Bed straight.
See the straight line of the bed across here, folks. It's not big.
Seats are nice.
You didn't come with the old used but not abused line. Before you worry about this thing, folks, these trucks will ride forever. And right now we got a 15 dually, four-wheel drive, with 327,000 that's been pulling a 3-car gooseneck trailer since it was new and runs perfect. So this truck, you ain't got to worry about this truck. 373 limited slip. Got all the equipment you want. Z82, Z85, heavy duty towing and trailer wiring, tow command, what Ford calls it. I don't know what Chevy calls it. Jams are perfect. They're not full up of mud. No, some kids not had daddy's truck out trying to tear it up. Again, under here, 2015 2500 HD Duramax diesel, folks. Heavily equipped, got everything on it, including navigation. You know, this truck is used, but it's been taken care of. You can see that. Now, it's going to be a great bargain and a value, and if you think it's not, call your local Chevrolet dealer and see what one like this will cost you new. And then you buy it for about $60,000 or $65,000.
Price out one with half the miles that don't look or run any better.
Yeah. that'll cost you $15,000 more. However, 5 years from now, they're worth the same. So you decide how much money you want to spend and whether or not you want real value or not. This is a nice looking truck. Everything about it stands up just the way it ought to be. It makes anyone happy with this truck. 2015 2500 HD Chevrolet Duramax diesel 4-wheel drive with everything sitting on a matching set of Michelin tires and going to be a great bargain. Thanks for watching our video, folks. We surely do appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about this Duramax diesel and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hood. This is just how it came in. So from all appearances, this thing has spent very little, if any, time out in mud holes and mud bogging and stuff. I'm not going to say it's never been in the mud, but when they've been just ate up with mud, all these bare aluminum pieces will get a brown patina that you just can't clean off. And this one doesn't have any. I mean, it's got a little dirt here and there, nothing major. You see the alternator's been replaced at some point. Main thing I want to show you though is no blow-by. Not even a wisp of smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. But you can see I can set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. That means no blow-by. And blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. Now we'll hop in and take it for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. Just want to show you a few things before we hit the road. You can see backup camera works, got the parking lines and everything. Got the trailer brake control, automatic headlights, power windows, power door locks. You can see on the dash, got the it's got navigation, got ice cold air conditioning, traction control, bed light, exhaust brake, got a cup holder under here. You can see the map, all that stuff on it is good. It does have the manual shifting, the tow commands, I mean not tow command, but the tow mode. Got the overhead console with sunglasses holder. The windshield is new. I put a new windshield in it. The old one had a crack right in front of the driver's seat, so put a new windshield in it. Now the only thing that I can tell you doesn't work or isn't active or whatever you want to call it on this truck are these steering wheel controls. I don't know if somebody upgraded the steering wheel and didn't upgrade to they make a little harness that goes in the steering column if you want the steering wheel controls to work when you upgrade one, or they may just not work. I don't know, but horn works, so you know the column itself's fine, clock spring, all that stuff's fine. But the buttons do not work, and that is the only thing I've found on this truck that doesn't work. But fires right up, hot or cold, and on Fords you want to hear them run cold. Duramaxes you want to crank them hot to make sure they don't have injector issues or whatever. This one runs perfect either way, no injector issues. You saw, of course, no blow-by. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm driving on some of the worst roads in Jackson and filming with one hand, driving with the other. So even though the video comes out a little shaky, rest assured the ride and drive is great. And you know, you can tell how a truck's been taken care of by what kind of replacement parts are on it. So like, it's got Michelin tires. Well, not many people with a 300,000 mile truck are spending the money for Michelin tires, for Rancho shocks, that kind of thing. So that tells you, to me, that tells you how well it's been maintained. Now this radio, it had a regular radio. I did upgrade it to the navigation. That's obviously not the factory navigation setup, but it works great, sounds great. And you know, there are guys for about $1,000 you can upgrade to the factory navigation, although I don't really think there's much point. I mean, this gets the job done, does what it's supposed to do. Truck doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrate or pull to when you hit the brakes. Now that little message you hear is the thing telling me what the speed limit is, but that can be turned off, which I'm going to probably turn it off. It's got, you know, interval wipers. It's got pretty much all the stuff you want on one. I like the cloth better than the leather. Down here in Mississippi, you get in and it's hot. A cloth seat is comfortable. A leather seat make you go sweating, even if your air conditioning like this one is ice cold. And that's, of course, first thing we worry about down here, some ice cold air conditioning. But if you want to fly in here to Jackson, Mississippi International Airport, I'll be glad to pick you up during our regular business hours. We'll come back to the office, do our paperwork and everything, and let you hit the road. Or you may be like a lot of people. You don't want to spend several days flying or driving down and driving home, especially flying with all this corona BS, having to wear a mask, all that garbage I'm not even going to get started on. But, you know, you may not want to fool with it. In which case, don't let the idea of dealing with shipping scare you off, and especially don't let the prices that you see online for shipping scare you off, because odds are I can save you as much as half off. The reason for that is most of these guys you find online aren't actual shippers, they're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front and they call it a deposit, but what it really is your is a deposit. What it really is, start over. They'll charge you hundreds of dollars, they'll call it a deposit. What it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to actually haul your truck. Well, most all use this one website called Central Dispatch to actually find somebody to haul it. And this website, you spend a couple grand a year to be on it, not open to the public, but we're on it. So as a free service to our customers, we'll arrange for someone to haul it to you. It won't be us, but we'll find somebody to haul it to you. And like I said, there's no extra charge or deposit or anything. We don't make anything off of it. Although if you're not our customer, we'll do it for $50, but we'd rather you be our customer, and we'll do it for free. So all you have to do, if you're interested, shoot me a text, 601-376-9869 with your zip code, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you buy the truck, you can either FedEx me a cashier's check or do a bank wire for the amount of the truck only, and I'll arrange the transportation, and when they drop it off, you just hand the driver cash for the shipping. So makes it a real smooth, simple transaction. We've done it hundreds, if not thousands of times with no issues. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then we can get you a real good deal on shipping. So like I said, if you're interested, shoot me a text with your zip code and we'll go from there. Now if you have any questions about the truck, you can call me at that number, 601-376-9869. If you want to make an offer, if you want to know anything about the truck, call me. This truck is stock. It has not been deleted. So we stopped deleting these because a lot of our customers live in jurisdictions where they check that stuff. So we had 2 in a row we deleted. We had to undelete them for our customers. So a delete is possible, but just call me to discuss those options. Honestly though, these newer trucks, you might have to fill the DEF tank every few months or something. It's not really that big a deal to leave them stock until, you know, if something ever messes up, yeah, go ahead and delete it. But in the meantime, I'd leave it alone. It's not that big a deal. You don't pick up fuel economy like you used to on the older trucks. when you deleted one. These, the fuel economy is about the same either way. But one thing I want to show you before we go, we've been driving nearly 10 minutes. I want to show you the dash. You can see no warning lights lit, no service lights, none of that. I like to show the dash after I've been driving a while because, you know, it's easy to hook your scan tool up, kill an engine light, then take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you actually start driving the truck, the light will come back on. So that's why I like to show the truck after I've been driving a while, so you can see for yourself that there really are no lights lit. So anyway, if you have any questions about the truck, give me a call. 601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching the video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.